Disclaimer, copyrights enforced. The following is based on true events, facts, fiction, second-party observations, nonsense, hearsay, bullshit. You be the judge. One thing we guarantee is 100% pure entertainment. All names, places, persons, and things, etc. have been changed for privacy issues. This show is R-rated, may contain obscene language, nudity, not for persons under 18. Please listen responsibly. I'm ready, bros. I'm ready. Rolling. Blowhard Talk Hard. Welcome. Blowhard Talk Hard here with Julian. Start again. Welcome, listeners. Blowhard Talk Hard with Julian and his lovely co-host
Sabrina. What's up, everybody?
Sabrina and Julian. What a tag team. Da-na-na-na. Anyways, how's everybody? How's Sabrina?
I'm good. I'm excited that we got this bell happening now.
Yeah. Big investment. Pat invested in a $12 ding ding. Thanks. And Pat's here, our producer as usual.
It's beautiful, bright yellow with a smiley face on it.
Smiley face. YouTube, when we're on YouTube and then very shortly, you guys will see this bell and gonna go, I want one. But for now, just imagine it. It's very, very nice. High-end stuff. Our studio, by the way, is looking good, yes?
Yeah, it's coming together real nicely.
Yes, I'm getting that mural done. It's going to be very, very nice. We're not going with the cheesy posters. We're going with a nice high-end mural. Like, were you back in the day with those old vans that had those nice murals on them? Like the fuck vans we used to, with the carpets, and the guys used to fix them up.
I had the raddest van you ever saw.
Pat had a van.
Pat had a van.
What? Did you really? Okay, wait a minute.
Convert a van. If I was to invest, could you help me convert a van into one I could live in and travel the countryside?
Well, I did. I bought mine.
Oh shit! Okay. All right, great. He bought his.
You gotta leave Pat alone again. Pat's only good for 3 sentences.
Well,
but those vans, if you had one, my neighbor converted one. He got like those old vans, and he made like carpet, stereos, like a little bed in the back. But the murals were like, well, the bikers do that now.
Yeah.
They paint their. And one of those kind of guys is going to do our mural. It's going to be very beautiful.
I'm into it.
But the vans were pretty funny because they don't exist anymore. I guess now it's those new kind of cars that is more like, what are they called? Prius?
Yeah, like a Prius,
Cost
like
efficient.
a Tesla. Yeah, gas efficient?
Yeah.
Fuel efficient.
I took an Uber from a nice hotel. Doesn't matter. It was nice. But the guy had a Mercedes, $5, 100 kilometers, but it ran on... battery? What does it run on? Battery?
Yeah, it would run on electric.
Electric, yeah. I was like, wow, this car is great. But wouldn't in the old days, wouldn't they have killed you if you did that? Because they didn't want you to have that idea of gas being, because they wanted you to buy gas.
Right.
Now they don't care.
Well, what's crazy is there is a Starbucks in California somewhere where every single parking space is a Tesla charging station. So unless you drive a Tesla, you can't park at this Starbucks, which is like the most California shit ever.
That's like one of the expensive. That's like coffee beans in the States. They have a lot of those ones. I know it's nothing compared to what you're saying. Mm-hmm. This is the way I speak, though. It's a coffee shop where the girls serve you in micro bikinis, coffee, and stars on their boobs.
Of course you know about this.
That's fucking amazing idea. I thought about doing it in Toronto, but they won't let you. Remember a long time ago, they had the hot dogs vendors in bikinis on Yonge and Dundas? Oh. And they cut them off in one day.
Really?
But in the States, Washington, any place, coffee beans, like the baristas are wearing, they're on in Twitter, whatever, they're wearing the skimpiest fucking outfits. It's like, I gotta go. And they all have OnlyFans.
Of course they do.
Pick up a double espresso, take a look at a fucking little fine piece of ass, and who knows what she does.
And if you're her, give out your business card. Get somebody up on your own.
Believe me, those are all, everything I believe is all fronts for everything.
Like, I have an espresso machine at home, baby.
Yeah. Wear that thong and show your big boobs on Twitter with 1 million followers. Something's up.
Yeah, something's happening.
Yeah, because a lot of girls have big boobs, but they don't have 1 million followers. But getting to that, remember last week we were referring to your story about the cuddleup.com, and I said I was going to subscribe?
Go on.
Well, the question is, did I subscribe?
Well, you're a man of your word, so I'm guessing that you did.
I did.
All right.
I did. It was a lot of fun. How many replies do you think I got? Because I'm so handsome.
Well, well, yes, but at the same time, like...
I used to be handsome. Now I'm older, but I'm still okay. They call me handsome, but I guess anything for money, they'll call me anything. If I'm willing to pay them, they'll call me the Brad Pitt.
Oh my God. I think, well, it depends. So here's what I want to know. How many people messaged you versus how many people did you message? Because is it all men initiating the messaging?
A lot of girls did favor me, and they did message me, but the ones that did were not my cup of tea. The ones I messaged.
Those are the hot ones. The ones that are not quite as hot are the ones that are going to initiate the conversation because they want to get they want to drive business.
But I messaged maybe 100.
They all replied?
Not 100, but 80 of them.
Wow.
And then if you follow the steps, there is like a booking sessions, like a booking thing. So you can pick 3 choices. You cuddle, you massage, and you drink or go for dinner. So I always pick the 3 choices of mine were cuddle, massage, and drinks. Like, fuck the food, who needs that?
Yeah.
And I booked the longest time you can book is 7 hours. Okay. And then it gives you a price for that girl.
Okay.
So one girl would be like, say, $700 for 7 hours. So you know she's a good girl.
Right.
But I would write, I want a nude massage. I want a reverse nude oil massage.
What is a reverse nude?
I massage you too, nude.
Oh, got it.
And I want to fucking cuddle naked, and I want you to jerk me off and come too.
Okay.
And, sometimes they would reply, some of them wouldn't.
Right.
But then there's the other ones who would be like $1,400 for 7 hours, $200. That means they're good to go.
Got it. So that means they are on board with doing the works. Got it.
But again, there was a few nice blondes that were good with 7 hours, $300. I told her specifically, book this, the hand job, the whole nude thing, whatever, drinks, joke. She was in. It was supposed to go out on Friday. But I told
Friday's high. That's like a high traffic time.
Well, for her, I kept telling her to text me. She didn't. Then she goes, the next Saturday, she texts me back. She calls on the message again. She goes, what happened? I go, I asked you to text me 20 times. Like, I don't get it. She goes, here's my number. So I text her. We talked.
Okay.
Very nice. She goes, yeah, let's reschedule. I'm really into it. Like, I'm like, oh, this fucking girl's fucking, all right, let's do it. And I'm going to reschedule with it.
So there's
three bills, 7 hours, exactly what I said. And she goes, I'm down to bang too, by the way.
Oh, well, I hope you tip.
I'm a generous person. Of course I'm going to tip.
I know. I'm fucking with you.
I know you are, but I'm just saying that cuddle thing, it's fun. I get why your friend would be into it, but it's bottom line. It's another fucking way to bang. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you stumble, if you work hard enough.
I didn't work at all. I was lying on my couch.
No, you fucking ass. I'm talking about being one of the chicks on this site.
Oh.
If you put in enough hours and time and effort and conversations, maybe you can find somebody like my girlfriend.
Oh, like just a regular nice guy.
There are regular nice guys on there, but
not many.
But it's got to be 5%.
Less. If there was 10 people on the site, one guy is nice. Everybody else is like me. Well, nice, 10%. But perverted. And I'm not perverted in a bad way. I'm just a regular guy. Like,
nice pervert.
No, you're a man.
Thanks, Pat.
You're a nice pervert looking for a nice perverted service.
Hey.
You're willing to pay. You're respectful.
That's right.
You're the kind of guy that these girls want to come in
Pretty
contact
much.
with.
Excuse me. If you're going to be game for that action, like to go all the way, I'm the guy you want.
Yeah, I know.
Because you're going to get a good tip. You're going to have fun. We're going to drink. We're going to eat. We're going to make jokes.
And you're going to be, and you're within reason. You're going to be respectful. Not
of course
that you're
I am.
Disrespectful.
No. Of course, that's the guy you want. Is a guy like me who's going to be nice to you, do everything to your limits.
Right.
And you're going to walk away with a few bucks, and you're going to say, "Wow, that guy was pretty cool."
Yeah.
And that's the bottom line.
The name of the game is kind of just like, for the woman's perspective, it's just respect and cash. Like if we can have a respectful, fun, enjoyable time, and like you're going to pay the number that we've set out, then prove it.
Well, that's why
the gentleman pervert is the note that fucking Pat
wrote another note to you. He slipped you a note. He called me the gentleman pervert.
Yes. I would go with the perverted gentleman. Maybe that should have been the name of this podcast. The
perverted gentleman. Julian, the perverted gentleman.
That's what Sabrina's looking for. She wants
Why
a perverted
am I a pervert? Because I want a hand job and I want a fucking nude massage.
It's just because it's the opposite of a gentleman. Like it
is?
It just in terms of like.
Why do I want to cuddle up with a girl wearing shorts? I want to cuddle up with your bare ass because it feels better. I'm sure 99% of the people agree with me.
Totally.
So.
Anyway,
They perverted gentlemen?
the perverted gentleman.
All men are perverted.
Maybe-
Don't get fooled.
Maybe we'll come up with a signature blowhard cocktail. We're gonna call it the perverted gentleman, and then when people come on the show, I'll serve it up.
We'll serve them a perverted gentleman.
There we
That'll
go.
be like tripled vodka with
Cream on top.
Gross. Nah, it's gonna have to have scotch in it because I feel like scotch is a gentleman's
gentleman's drink. Hello, I drink scotch. Fine scotch, but I like my dick sucked hard.
But for the perverted part, we might have to put in some sourpuss or some shit.
Yeah.
really-
Sour pussy?
No, sourpuss.
I heard you. I just fucking with
You
you.
gross. But you looked at me like you didn't know what was happening.
I know exactly what was happening. I just figured I'd just make that, take a jab at you.
Perfect.
Did you ever read some of those review boards where the guy goes, I went down and she had this smell. I'm like,
Oh, it
God.
smelled like a pussy? You fucking idiot.
No. Like her hygiene was not up to par. And it's
okay.
like, just like I've been down that road once or twice and it's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Like you want clean?
So I would say that one of the most challenging things about when I was working the phones is when a girl would tell me, I'm just making up, Mike, we'll say, Mike has horrible hygiene. And there are some guys that would go in the bathroom, turn on the shower, turn on the faucet, and pretend like they're washing themselves.
It's very interesting why they're afraid of the water. I know. I don't know what to say.
I have a theory, and
Tell me.
I think that my theory is that it comes from this like deep internalized stubborn child who didn't want to do what their mom told them to. It's like if you were a kid and your mom told you to take a bath, you were like, fuck off, mom, you don't get to tell me what to do. Now you're an adult and it's like, fuck off, sex worker, you're not going to tell me what to do.
So
they're like, I don't
They just
stink.
like to live like animals.
They like to live like animals. They don't like to be told what to do, even by somebody that
A
they're
sex
about to have
worker
sex with.
she's a person. If I was to go, which I have, you shower twice.
Yeah.
And then once you go there, just to make her happy, you shower again. Not because to make her happy.
Yeah.
Just to do it because it's the part of the
So that
protocol.
she knows and she feels comfortable and she feels safe.
It's
and
like
she
going on a
trusts
date,
you.
on a real date with a girl. Do you actually not shower?
No, and like there would be times where girls would tell me, this guy's junk smells so fucking horrific.
Oh, I've heard stories like that too.
And like that would be the hard part of the phone because these girls are like, look, this guy, like say Mike's not a bad guy. But he just smells fucking terrible, so I never want to see him again.
I've argued with people like that on the phone. I wear a suit every day. I go, does that mean your dick doesn't smell?
No, that means there's extra layers of junk over your junk that's keeping it all clean.
It's like this conversation is like whatever. Bottom line, man, everybody just shower up, man. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
It's water. It's not you're not putting the fucking gas chambers here. It's just water. Do it.
Yeah,
Make the girls happy, smell better, and you'll get way better service.
But that's the whole idea, right? Is we were going back to the perverted gentleman. Like you're just a good dude trying to have fun.
Yeah. It's all about fun. Don't rush. Don't stress out on the highway trying to get there for 5 o'clock when it's 2 minutes to 5. Just be fucking organized. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. That's what it's about.
Be on time. Be clean. Be respectful. Have fun.
It's not even just have a good time. That's the whole point. And if you know what the girl is asking for, she's not asking for anything. That's just part of the deal.
Right.
You don't want to do it? Don't go. Fuck off. Anyways, I don't know where.
So what I want to know is you said that you got on the cuddle up. Now
it's very easy.
But you haven't met anybody yet?
No, babe, I'm not really planning on to, man. I want to do it just for fun.
But
I might meet that
interested in
blonde
that
girl.
one
That blonde girl, you know what?
Okay.
Because I spoke to her. I spoke to a few of them. The one I was speaking to, she was like, we got into the economy talk. Beautiful Asian. She goes, oh yeah, you like silver and gold. I think it's going to go down. I go, you don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Interesting.
Because I know about, I go, the dollar's going to this, blah, blah, blah. I told her I was a fucking consultant for a mining consultant.
Of course.
She was so fucked.
Of course you did.
And hopefully she's not listening. But I told her, I'm going up to Sudbury for 2 days to the nickel mines.
Right.
She goes, what's your field exactly? I go, I'm just a general, I watch the people, I'm the right hand. I make sure the people who know what they're doing do their job.
Right.
Basically, I do nothing. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, okay. So you think silver's going to go up? Maybe I should buy? I go, I'm not suggesting that because I don't know.
Right.
But I think it was pretty funny. But in regards to hot Asian, wow, she was a beauty. She was just a hot, and she was wearing a little bikini on her profile. Mm-hmm. So what the fuck does that mean?
that wearing a little bikini on your profile is going to indicate that that's what you normally wear. And so to wear a little bit less than normal is to be not wearing fucking
but
anything.
again, when you spoke to her, she was pretty like, she didn't really want to talk like that. She wanted to talk about silver and gold and the economy, what's happening next. And I'm like, can we talk about blowjobs? And then I asked her, I go like, do you want to go out? Like if we do go out, like are we just going to go out? Like, or are we going to play too? She goes, well, I guess we have to meet. And once they say that, I'm like, yeah, okay, I have no time to waste. Like, I'm not going to go walk around the park like you said before.
Well, that's, it's because different shit.
Well, you know what? If I'm going to go for a walk around the park, no, I'm not going to go for a walk around the park.
No, I know you're not. You're not even.
But anyways, you know what? The blondie girl, she's good to go. Everybody else, they're fun, I can see how a lot of guys would love it.
Right.
Because it is interesting. But again, it is time consuming on both ends.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to arrange dates to go out on like even that other website and you pay money just to go have dinner with you.
Right.
One girl goes, no, I just want dates. I go, let me get this straight. I'm just going to pay you to go out for dates and eat.
Yeah.
She goes, yeah. I'm like, I'm not that guy, lady.
Well, you have to have a little bit of transparency and be a little bit honest.
Well, she was honest, but that's ridiculous, too honest. Like, I'm not going to go out with you 5 times, pay for food, give you money to come out with me. You're basically saying that I'm fucking nothing and you're a queen of fucking Sheba. You're fucking, who are you?
Well, that's like a sexless sugar daddy, sugar baby situation.
Yeah, platonic. Well, then say I want to be platonic and I want you to feed me and give me some money.
Yeah.
And then I'd feed you,
something else.
My dick, yeah.
Gross.
Anyways, enough of that subject. But you know what? I like it. It was fun. I'll give you some more feedback on that blonde next week if we do it. But for now, I can see you wasting some time on the phone back and forth.
Right.
It's good, good stuff.
It's fun.
But on the other hand, there's a lot of girls looking for suckers. Oh, a perfect example.
Great.
This girl here, we agreed. Beautiful, light-skinned, like I'm talking Tyra Banks model.
Yeah.
So I go to her, so we're going to meet. She wanted $200.
Okay.
I go, okay, but then we're going to play. She goes, yeah, of course, once I get to know you. I go, all right, great. And then you know what? My gut was telling me, because I always go with my gut. I go, this girl here is going to just take the money and run. And then I messaged her on the phone. I go, I got a feeling you're just going to take that money, eat at the keg, and go home. That's not for me.
Right.
She goes, well, I'm glad that you think that. She goes, LOL. I go, you think you're going to steal $200 from me? She goes, no. She goes, I usually charge $5 and I get away with it. And I go, you fucking bitch. What? And then she blocked me and I never spoke to her again. But
this was through Cuddle Up.
Another one, another site.
Oh,
every day she made a dinner date or a plan with a guy, charged him $500, never did nothing again. But imagine you went out with 5 dinner dates, $500 a guy, $3,500 a week for eating for free, hanging out 2 hours and pretending you like him, and you're gone.
That's a fucking great scam.
That's it. And that's what I said. I go, I should report you, you fucking bitch, because you're so hot. You think, because guys fucking right away, they think, oh, fuck, I'm going to bang this broad. No, she has no intention. And I knew it because I've been around the block. You know what I mean?
Right.
And she knew that I knew it after. That's why she goes, LOL. 200. She goes, I charge 500. I go, really? I go, you don't even know what I fucking do, whore. But anyways, on that note, let's take a commercial break. We'll be right back to continue it. Julian and Sabrina here.
Guys, we just want to thank you so much for listening to the podcast, and we want you to know how much we love hearing from you. So find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, let us know how you feel, or you can just email us directly at blowhardtalkhard@gmail.com. All of our old episodes are available anywhere you can find podcasts, but you can also get them directly at blowhardtalkhard.com with a ton of other information.
Well said, Sabrina. Sounds great. Julian and Sabrina, we are
out.
Take care, listeners. Welcome back to Blow Hard Talk Hard. Julian's here again. Sabrina, have you gone or are you still with us?
I have yet to leave.
Yet to leave. Sexy's back. Back it up. What's that sound when they fucking back it up when the girls say back? No, not that truck, you mother.
Are you talking about
when the girl goes back shots? I was at a strip club one day. The girl goes, "You like back shots?" I go, "Back shots." I go, "I guess she meant like bang or doggy style."
Oh.
I go, "Yeah, of course."
Shit, I've never
She was bombed. But anyways, I didn't do it. I'm lying. I'm lying.
Yeah, I know you are.
Anyways, you know what? Okay, the first part of the show with the cuddle up was pretty cool, but let's get into some more of like a hilarious kind of stuff. Like, did you hear about the NBA girl not NBA girl, the girl that gave the NBA players, 7 of them, a blowjob? Like, she was a Mormon family girl, hot stripper, and the Phoenix Suns. We won't mention the players' names, but she went down on 7 of them in some club. I forget the name of the club.
It was Dre's. It was Dre's nightclub in Vegas, which is where there's...
Oh, it was in Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there was already something going on, so she decided to join, walked right in because she's hot.
Right.
And I guess she offered her mouth for services.
As one does, I guess.
Hello, my mouth is available.
Right.
And the guys were all like, okay. And there was 7 of them.
That's fucking wild. And the thing is that I saw a picture of this girl, and she looks exactly like
the one you want to get a blowjob from.
She looks like every 20 to 26-year-old Instagram model with big fucking fake lips and ridiculous fake hair.
Enough. I got it. Yeah, she's hot. Just say she's hot.
She looks fake. She looks standard
blowjob mouth.
Right,
yes,
great,
love it. She's hot. I know I interrupted you because I know you were going with that. Yeah, they all look like that, but
that's what I'm saying. Is the crazy thing is she looks exactly like a reality TV star that I could name. It's fucking bananas. Like they look the exact same.
The crazy thing is that she's from a Mormon family.
Yep.
And her father disowned her and her whatever, but...
Well, she was an accountant for a company that her dad owned, and as a result of this, she lost her fucking job, and so now she was living.
So daddy thought she was a virgin?
I guess, looking like that.
Looking like that, yeah.
I don't know how the fuck you could think that, but they found out, and not only did he fire her, disown her, but he kicked her out of the house.
Okay.
So now she's on OnlyFans making fat cash.
And
living on her own.
But let me ask you this. So these 7 guys are there doing whatever they're drinking. They have money, obviously, as we know. Even a shit NBA player makes $10 million a year. So let's pretend you're her.
Okay.
How does she pick the 7 guys? Like, okay, I'm here to suck dick. 7 of you. Who goes first? Does she choose the better looking one? Does she choose the biggest dick one? Does she choose? There's
so many variables because are all of their dicks out when she walks into the room? Like, does she?
I don't know. It's a club. I guess they. I don't know what they did.
They were in a VIP room, right?
Yeah, they're in a private area. Yeah, of course. Guys like that don't hang out with regular people.
So this is what I would guess happened: is that they're all hanging out. And she starts dancing with one of them, and you know that like as people are dancing in these clubs, it's just dry humping. It's just different levels of it.
And she made herself available.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm guessing happened was that she found one guy who was into her. She starts dancing with him, and then the dancing gets more and more and more aggressive, starts getting more stripper-like, and then all of a sudden she starts blowing him. Well, he's done. And then she just looks to that literal next closest person. Yeah. And then the rest of them go, oh, it looks like this girl's giving out blowjobs. We're all in, yeah. Great.
So it wasn't like the NBA draft where you pick a number. I'm 3rd, I'm 4th, I'm 5th.
Well, I mean.
She just, who was ever there. Like, I wouldn't want to go last. I'd at least want to go 2nd, at least. If not 1st.
I guess, but like, I mean, is it the worst thing in the world to watch a live sex show?
Like, what do you mean? To watch guys getting blowjobs?
Yeah.
Again, with these questions, I don't want to see people getting blowjobs if they're my buddies. I really don't care.
Okay.
But again, if we're in a club where we're all drinking and we're all partying and we got some girls sucking everybody off, it's funny. It's fun.
Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah, but again, I wouldn't want to go last. I'd want that number 2 seed max.
Yeah, because
and where do they come? On their face, in her mouth? Like,
well, you can't come on her face because
why?
If you're number 1 or number 2,
she has a wet nap.
That's disgusting. Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea how much makeup a bitch like that wears? She can't be wiping off her face.
At the end of the day, her eyes were drooling. She had no makeup on, but she used wet naps. Of course, they gave her facials. Fucking 23-year-old young bucks. Those guys fucking pounded.
Then maybe they did. I don't know. I wouldn't want
maybe
to.
she swallowed them to keep it clean.
That's not on my menu.
I knew this one girl. She goes, I do come in the. Then she used to swallow. Then she goes, I stopped. I go, okay, I just do come in. I go, now I read in a review. I go, you're swallowing again. She goes, yeah. I go, why? She goes, just easier to clean up. I go, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
There's no mess. Goop, done.
Not to be disgusting, but
It's not disgusting. It's part of the world.
let me fucking finish.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Not to be disgusting, but she and I share that philosophy.
Oh, here, ding, ding. I apologize. I thought you were going in a totally different area, but you're right. I agree. Philosophy. Sabrina agrees with the swallow cleanup is easier than CIM spitting. Yeah. Excelente. Excelente. So this girl, fun fact, right? A lot of blowjob. I wonder what she got out of that, though.
Well, that's the thing.
They didn't pay her, obviously.
What I bet is that they probably didn't give her straight up cash, but she probably sent all of them DMs on Instagram. They had a little bit of a conversation.
Had private parties.
And maybe one or two of them like bought her a handbag, bought her a pair of shoes,
or invited her to the next party.
Yeah.
And they all gangbanged her.
Yeah, and who knows if she did, not to be gross, but if she did a good job, this could be like her gig. She could just like go to a fucking big NBA party once a month, suck a bunch of dick, make a bunch of money, and call it a day. She could.
The only thing is that she has leverage over these guys now. She named a few of them, and that's the bad, and they all denied it. So they don't really want to hang out with a girl like that.
Then that's where she got the money. She got hush money from the rest of them.
Well, that's the thing, right? You don't want a girl around like that who's going to open up her big mouth if you're a superstar and married with children. But that's where it gets kind of like, I don't know the exact details, and we'll leave it at that. But on that note, hey, she sucked a lot of cock that night. Good for her. Bravo.
Good for her.
Bravo. Swallow, facial, good for her, whatever. Spit, that's okay.
I just do not have 7 simultaneous blowjobs in my spirit. I can't imagine. It seems like a lot of fucking work.
It seems so, but again, but if these guys were all multi-millionaires and you see the money in
that said, if somebody's dangling
that's
that
what
carrot,
I'm saying, yeah.
I could figure it out.
You know what? A guy pulls out a wad of cash, one guy's loaded, and he goes, here's $5,000. Blow us all. And he might have.
Yeah. Fuck, true.
10 grand. Those guys have nothing. 10 grand's nothing.
Yeah, they've got
it's like
fucking
me giving you
rolls
$2
of cash.
Yeah, it's like me giving you. They have a stack. Here, take it.
Here.
Suck us off.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like, "Who's first? Let's go."
Yeah, true.
You know. On that note, another funny fact. This is a funny fact. I didn't know this. This girl asked me, "I need something for my throat because I gag because these guys with the big dicks, they they want to face fuck." So I go, "What do you want?" She goes, "So I Amazoned it. It's called Deep Throat. You ever heard of a spray where you spray it in your mouth?"
Yep.
And you heard of it?
Yeah.
I never heard of it.
Well,
why didn't I ever buy? Because I like when they gag and spit and saliva. So now if I throat gag you, that's with the spray. You're not going to do that?
No, you will, I'm sure. But the thing is that what I always thought of was the chloroseptic spray. Because I remember when I was in high school.
Big words for me are not good, Pat. Chloroseptic spray.
Well, it's like a pharmaceutical spray. It's not for sex. But it was a spray that you would spray into the back of your throat that I got hooked on one time when I had a really bad cold when I was in high school because it would numb your throat. And so as soon as I heard somebody say something about deep throat spray, I look it up. It's like $35-$40 for a bottle. I'm like, you can get chloroseptic for $8.
That's the same thing.
At the fucking store. And it probably won't taste as good.
Yeah,
but
they have flavors, mint,
but
cherry.
It's going to do the same thing.
So basically, it doesn't prevent you from gagging. And because I read the reviews, it goes, yeah, it's allowed to. I'm not that big, the guy goes, but she could take it all, no fuss, stress.
No
but the point is, that's the whole point of a deep throat. It's like force it, you get it in there.
Is it?
I don't know, that sound of saliva. I'm not trying to hurt her, but if she could easily, you ever get a girl you could fucking has no gag reflex? It's boring. She's like, go, no problem.
Oh, interesting.
And you have a 10-inch dick, and she's like, goop, gloop, gloop, gloop. I know a girl, she takes a 8-inch fat dildo, sticks it in her mouth, in and out, like it's like no big deal.
God.
And it's like, okay, there's no fun in that. But if you get a girl who has an 8-inch, she's like, God, that's exciting.
I would love for some listeners
I have it on
shoot
video.
us an email.
I have it on video. I can't show you.
Blow hard, talk hard. Shoot us an email. I would love to know if there's anybody else who doesn't feel that way. If anybody thinks that just having somebody that can no gag reflex, just all the way in, all the way out.
But there's no fun in that.
Sex. But that's what I'm saying is it might be fun for some people. You don't know. Just because that's not your experience with it doesn't mean that that's everyone's experience with it. Now that said, I think it would be really embarrassing on one hand, if a girl goes down on you and it's absolutely no problem, on one end it means like you could interpret that as like, oh, you just have a small dick.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. What are you gonna do? That's the way God made us.
Oh well, I guess I'm just gonna start pretending to choke.
You ever put like one finger in a girl's mouth? She's like gagging. You put a fucking fist in her mouth. She's like, "Hello, no problem." You know.
What?
It's all about the person. But the throat gag spray, I'm gonna buy a bottle just for fun. And
Great.
I'm gonna spray her mouth, and I'm gonna wail away.
Gross.
Why gross?
I don't know.
It's funny. She asked me to order it.
Okay, that's true. I thought, nah, never mind.
You know, it's not my idea. I'm not a violent person. Like, I'm not a psycho. Like, she asked me to get it for her.
Oh, I think I know exactly who you're talking about. Then in that case, I can't wait to hear how it goes.
It's going to go good. Because last time she puked a little bit. Just a tiny bit. I'm a gentleman pervert, remember?
You're the perverted gentleman.
Yeah, so when she asked me to get her a throat gag spray, I'm going to investigate. A nice guy.
Because you're exactly where pervert meets gentleman.
You know what? Before we came here, this is way off topic. My niece texts me. Her grandmother wants me to bring charcoal for barbecue.
Okay.
So I go, okay, no problem. So I'm sitting with my friend who's going to do the mural here, like those people that I know. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So he goes, why don't you just use tortilla chips?
Tortilla chips?
To light up the barbecue. I go, what? Remember those white cubes you used to put on the barbecue? And they would light the flame for the charcoal. I go, no, I use the electric when I plug it in. He goes, no, use tortilla chips. I go, what the fuck are you talking about, man? He goes, tortilla chips, if you put a light to it, they light, and that's how we light our
I'm lighting a fucking tortilla chip.
We light our barbecue at the place where they hang out, and they make barbecues lighting it up with tortilla chips. Tonight. I go, listen, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna fucking buy a bag of tortilla chips. If it goes, it'll catch fire. I go, so what is that telling us? What are we eating? I don't know why I'm saying this. It's fucking crazy, eh?
Ew. Wait, when you say what are we eating?
Well, why would a tortilla chip light my barbecue? And they do. He goes, I swear to God, we've done it many of times.
Because so much food is flammable. Most food is flammable. It's just like
to start a barbecue.
I mean, I guess not. I just mean like when you put something on the grill, it's flammable enough. That's where you get the char from.
No, I mean like he uses it as to start the barbecue, not to eat the.
Yeah, I know.
You understand. I know. Anyways, you know what, man?
Let's light some chips on fire.
Let's go for it. On the way home, we're gonna drive and we're gonna buy a pack of chips and start lighting them on fire and throwing
them out the window.
Yeah, just like children. Anyways, you know what? I think we had a great episode. I'm happy. Sabrina, you happy?
I'm always happy.
I know you are, actually. Yep. You know what? Everybody, let's be safe. Remember, Corona's still out there. Just follow the protocols and let's get through this nicely. Our studio's coming along. Everything's going to be looking good in the next month or so, I believe. We have some good guests, like I said previously. And me and Sabrina, we're going to rock it. Reimer's on a little bit of a hiatus, but he'll be back, just FYI. Everyone, take care. Julian and
Sabrina, we're
out, my friends and listeners. Ding, ding.
Coming up next on stage is Shaniqua. Oh, she's got her titties.